Had a birthday, turned 3,800 years old. Thank you everybody for the birthday cards. Thank you Mila for the princess balloon, very fitting. Let's see what I got myself for my birthday. Label maker. It's the small things in life. Works pretty good. So you may or may not know, maybe you're new here, but this vlog is about my life and my musical journey. But I have learned a few things along the way, and every once in a while I'm going to drop a video where I share one of those things. Today that thing is what I call riding the wave. Lighting. I'm not gonna lie, this thing kind of sucks. Does it look good? Centered? So, as a creative, there are highs and lows. Highs being whenever your creative juices are flowing, everything seems to be popping, everything that you're creating is just on point and almost coming out effortlessly. Then there are the lows, and when you're in a creative low, your creative juices are not flowing. Everything you make seems to sound terrible, at least to you anyway. You might start to get frustrated with yourself. You could even in some cases become depressed and just start questioning everything about this journey that you're on and wondering like if you'll ever be able to make anything that sounds good ever again. I've been there a few times myself. These highs and lows are what I call the wave, this creative wave, highs and lows. This cycle repeats itself over and over, and the trick is to know where you're at on the wave, and as cheesy as it might sound, ride that wave. Don't let it ride you. So how do you do that? My number one tip when you're in a creative low is to not force creativity. Focus on something else. You can even do that within music itself. If everything you're producing is just shit, focus on mixing, mastering, your live show. There's many other aspects that you could be working on within the realm of music itself. If you don't have anything surrounding that, take a break completely. Go binge on some shows on Netflix. Dare I say it, go play some video games. I know that goes against one of my previous videos, but as long as you keep it all under control and don't let it completely take over as a distraction, you'll be fine. It's really as simple as that. Visualize that creative wave, know where you're at on the wave, and ride it accordingly. If you're in a creative low, just know that eventually it will come back, and if you're on a creative high, ride it as long as you can. Alright, I think we're done here. Okay, so before I get to labeling here, I'm going to give everyone like a little behind the scenes of some of the stuff I work on, and also try to make a parallel with what I've been talking about with the wave of creativity. So let's get into that. This is just a hard drive where I back up audio plugins. This is imaginary stereo stuff, so this is the hard drive where I keep all of the master files for the photography, for the video editing, for the Photoshop stuff I do, making flyers. That's all here. My first vlog hard drive. Family photography, other photography, which is not music or family related. Sometimes I just go out and do street photography. I keep all that stuff here. Sites, this is visual stuff I work on, like projected visuals or After Effects type stuff. Ableton, that's for all my master recording stuff, all of the produced tracks. I back those up on this hard drive. And then this is a main backup where I back up all these things onto this bigger hard drive. So between all of these things, if I'm ever in a lull with like say producing and everything I'm making just is terrible and I know I'm in a lull, I will switch over to doing one of these things. There's always something to work on here between photography or video editing or the vlog. And when I find myself in a lull with music and I switch over to one of these other things, I almost always find myself riding the top of the wave. It just kicks me out of that lull mode and puts me into that high. I've sort of built my creative life, if you will, around all of these things at this point, and I can jump back and forth between any of them if I'm feeling like I'm at a roadblock with music. Okay, let's get to labeling. Fucked up already. Okay. I wonder if there's anything else we can label. Just kidding. That's good enough for now. This is the only one that matters.
Because you're a princess.
I am a princess. Just like JoJo. I just want to eat the cupcake.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, I can sing the one we did for dance.
JoJo was just about to start
I
singing.
can sing.
Happy birthday.
No. Happy birthday to you. Here's a high cake for you. And a half five and a pencil turn. And a great blanket too. This is our way to say happy birthday, dance away. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! That was so beautiful. Other than hating me on at the dogs.
Well, they were being crackheads.
Wow.
I'm 2. Princess. Cheers.
Fork.
Cheers.
I have to eat by the fork.
Cheers. Yours is halfway gone already. Jeez, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I need a big glass of milk now.
For real.
Do we have milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. This has been a chore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't finish it.
Dude, you can do it.
Just put it on my thing. We'll throw it on.
You're almost there.